My family demanded I hand over my inheritance because I don't have kids. I finally snapped. When my grandmother passed away last year, the grief hit hard. She wasn't just a relative. She raised me for half my childhood while my parents chased careers and distractions. Before she died, she made one thing clear. "I want you to have the cabin," she told me, squeezing my hand. "You're the only one who ever asked about my stories." The cabin wasn't fancy. A quiet little place near the forest where she painted, wrote letters, and drank tea on the porch every evening. It was peace wrapped in wood and quiet. She left it to me in her will. That's when my family decided I'd stolen something. At first, they pretended to be supportive. Then came the whispers. "She only chose you because you manipulated her. You don't even have kids. What would you need it for? That property should stay with the real family." The loudest voice belonged to my older brother, Mark. Married, 2 kids, permanent victim complex. One Sunday, my parents invited everyone over for dinner. I arrived already sensing an ambush. Sure enough, Mark stood up halfway through dessert like he was giving a speech. He said the cabin should belong to him because his kids deserved memories there. He said I was being selfish by keeping something meant for future generations. My mom nodded like she'd rehearsed this moment. My dad added, "You're young. You'll buy your own place someday. Mark actually needs it." I reminded them that Grandma made her choice. Mark leaned forward and said, "Then honor her by sharing." Sharing, apparently, meant signing the deed over completely. I said no. The temperature in the room dropped instantly. My mom said I was disrespecting Grandma's legacy. My dad said I was tearing the family apart over a shed in the woods. Mark said something that still makes my stomach twist. "If you keep it, don't expect your nieces to ever see you the same." After that night, things escalated fast. Group chats flooded with guilt-tripping messages. My aunt told me I was hoarding blessings. My cousin accused me of hoarding property while children suffer. Then Mark drove to the cabin, without asking. He sent me photos of his kids playing inside like it was already theirs. I told him to leave. He said, "Relax. We're just making memories." I called the police. When they showed up, Mark told everyone I'd evicted his family from their rightful home. My parents stopped speaking to me for months. Last week, my mom finally called. She said, "Mark's struggling. The kids are asking why they can't go back to Grandma's cabin." I told her softly, "They can visit, when invited." She sighed like I'd disappointed her by breathing. Yesterday, I drove to the cabin alone. I sat on the porch where Grandma used to paint. The wind moved through the trees like a slow conversation. I realized something. They didn't miss her. They missed what she left behind. And I refused to become the villain just because I respected her final wish. Sometimes love looks like sharing, and sometimes love looks like saying no and keeping the quiet.